Here we go as Chelsea set to host Copenhagen for the second leg of the Conference League at Stamford Bridge tonight. And we're going to try and do an in-depth analysis and try to see how Chelsea can actually look to beat Copenhagen in this game. So Chelsea already come into this game with a huge advantage after beating Copenhagen 2-1 away. And when you look at this scenario, what you automatically notice is that Chelsea are coming in this fixture with a lot of with favor on their side as they look to proceed to the quarter-finals of the Conference League. Let's listen to what Enzo Maresca said in his press conference. The first thing he was asked was about the potential of Spurs actually winning their Europa League game, and this might see Chelsea actually find themselves in a position where they can start their game away and finish their quarterfinal leg at home. And Maresca clarified that to him it doesn't really matter, but he would wish Spurs to win so that the English clubs can get more slots in the UEFA competitions. But to him, he said whether starting home, whether starting away, what he really needs is to see Chelsea actually proceed further and further into this competition. Another thing that Maresca talked about was asked whether he was thinking about Arsenal Football Club, and he said that at the moment he's just focusing his mind and the players are focused on Copenhagen. This is a positive approach because what you notice is that the club is the team is mainly focused on the task at hand. So it's more like focusing on beating Copenhagen, focusing on proceeding in the Conference League. Then now you can focus on Arsenal on Sunday, which again I believe is going to be a very tough fixture for Chelsea, as I will be previewing that game and trying to give you my opinion on what I expect to happen in that game. Maresca also asked about Romeo Lavia, and he said that Romeo Lavia is okay. He's back training. He was actually at the bench the last game, but he said that Lavia is not in contention to play in this game, as he's not even in the squad of the Conference League. But he said that his main aim is to try and get Romeo Lavia fit again and available to play. So most likely, Lavia is not going to feature in this game. Maresca also talked about other players, Noni Madueke and Nicholas Jackson. And his opinion about the two was very good. He said that both of them are training well, both of them are back, but they are not fully back, as they will be back after the international break. Giving Chelsea two players who are very important. Remember, Chelsea needed to win the final stretch of games so that they can at least secure in the top four, which I think will be a very good season for them considering where they finished last season. So Maresca also talked about them. Maresca also had something to say about Reece James, as he said that for him at the moment is to try and get Reece James playing, managing his time, ensuring that Reece James does not continue to carry the similar injuries that he has carried. So far, he's saying that Reece James is okay and is showing intention to actually play in this game. Before we start, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Let's proceed. So in the previous video, I did a match preview of Chelsea versus Leicester City. Sorry, I did a match review. I did a tactical review. Please kindly check that video. It's very informative. You'll really enjoy it, and it's one of the videos that I really took my time to make. Glad that you enjoyed that video. Now, let's proceed with the lineups. So, because your Sanchez look to play in the Premier League, it's more likely that Jorgensen would be back to play in this Conference League. I have that feeling that Maresca is really heavily relying upon Jorgensen in the Conference League and Sanchez as his number one in the Premier League. And he just took Sanchez out so as to take away pressure from him after the howler against Manchester City. The fullback position, more likely to see Reece James coming back, with Benoit Badiashile starting at left back, but looking to invert into that back three. So Benoit is more likely to get his opportunity in this game. Reece James is more likely to get his opportunity in this game. Remember, he didn't play on Sunday, so he's more likely to be given a lighter fixture in this game so as to probably get some minutes. In the centre-back position, go likely to have Tosin Rabiot and Trevor Chalobah. and both of them can be utilized in this game. Remember the return of Wesley Fofana and Colwell, who are Maresca's first choice centre back partnership. So it's more likely that Chaloba will be given that play together with Tosin, or probably can be even Tosin and Beno Badeshil. And midfield, going with the midfield three of Enzo, Caicedo, and Dewsbury Hall. Again, we are very light in midfield. And this midfield might work differently. You can even find Caicedo is starting, Dewsbury Hall and Christopher Nkunku with Tyreek George starting as the wing area. Then Fernandez coming in the second half. So it's much more dynamic, but I've just picked this midfield. The front three, I've gone with Malagusto as more of a winger, Sancho and Kunku up front, though it can actually shift with the Tyreek George coming in down the left, Gusto starting at left back, and Christopher Nkunku starting in midfield. And I really don't know. Probably Palmer can even start as the false nine. I don't know about that. But because Chelsea are in a comfortable position, Maresca might just pick a random lineup. Now, let's look at my tactical ideologies and what I believe tactically Maresca can look to do in this scenario. Now, let's proceed with the first tactics. Now, when you look at this situation here, you notice that Chelsea are in back three kind of structure with Benoit and Tosin being able to split into those scenarios when Chelsea are building up from back, with Rhys James initially inverting in midfield alongside Caicedo. Chelsea can even move into more of a box midfield structure and can see Caicedo and Rhys James in much deeper positions. Further emphasize this, Chelsea might look to try and have that box midfield, but because the Copenhagen played with a back five, Chelsea might decide to try and outmatch them by pushing either James into that half space position and having One Caicedo playing deep, as Chelsea would like to create that 3-1-6 structure that outnumbers them. And most likely the tactic of this game will be probably to finish the game earlier on in the first half so that we can give young players an opportunity to play, especially trying to get the home fans back. Pressing might be more of a 4-1-4-1, but the question is, can Nkunku lead the press? Those are some things that Enzo Maresca will have to look at, because Nkunku has not been known to be one of those players who likes to press aggressively high. Probably they can even switch with Dewsbury Hall. So this game will be very, very crucial for Chelsea, as Chelsea will be looking to try and progress towards the next stage of the Conference League. Very important. And Maresca also talked about that Chelsea need to take this competition seriously. Probably if they win this competition, they may have that winning urge. And hopefully, even when they proceed to the Club World Cup in the summer, they can probably carry that mentality, and even next season with the hunger to try and win trophies and probably challenge for titles and Champions League titles. What do you think? Leave your comments in the comment section area below. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next video.